Princess Claire is still missing after 3 full days, and Sir Alexander is nowhere to be found.
Could this be the end of our hero's winning streak?
All of you are.
And because our kingdom is in enormous debt.
But I have a plan to fix all of that. We just need to hide you away for a bit. And so we're building the Ever After Annex, which can be accessed behind this lovely gate. Here. This gate will allow for rich and wealthy kingdoms to come and to visit with the rich and wealthy sons and marry one of my pretty daughters. Any questions from the press?
Do any of your daughters have prospective suitors? Will the citizens ever be able to leave the Ever After Annex? What is to be done with those who refuse to move?
Queen Persephone, is it true that you're just trying to get rid of all the ugly people?
What?
Okay, that's enough questions. You're done.
Not fret, my loyal people. This is for your own good. It's a chance you all deserve and Ever After today. This day will allow for rich and wealthy kingdoms to come and to visit with the rich and wealthy sons. What will happen to us if it's all done?
Mother certainly left out some details. I haven't even graduated yet. If she wants me to get married to some stranger?
Right, Sir Alexander was one thing, but we don't even know these people.
It does feel a little odd.
Maybe a little manipulative.
Now smile for a portrait with the lock, dear.
Mother, don't you think that you could have mentioned that marriage thing?
Mother, don't you think that you could have told us there would be this painting? Mother, don't you think that you could have said a little peep about your economic plan involving marrying your daughters off to a total stranger just because he's rich?
You got it all wrong.
Do not fret, my lovely daughters. This is how we stay in charge. I'll show the world how powerful you are and Ever After today. Trust me, this is how we keep surviving here and Ever After today. This is how we keep surviving here in Ever After today. Come on.
Hey,
I'm going to get out of here.
hey, aren't you the girl who's supposed to be locked up?
I'm Princess Claire. How do you not know that? You follow me on Instagram, Eduardo.
Whatever you say, princess. Best be getting back into your cell now.
Make me. I'm done being pushed around.
Well, okay then, but I don't want to hurt you or anything.
Oh, I wouldn't worry about that. Sweet dreams. How is it that no one ever remembers that I exist?
An escaped prisoner, I'll defend you, my princess.
Oh, come at me, bruh! Stand down, soldier!
Your Highness?
In fact, I was just heading to the prison by order of the Queen to transfer Claire back to her room. The Queen believes Claire has learned her lesson. For now.
Oh, then how come she looks like she's escaping?
You'll never take me alive! Mother has already had Claire let out. I'm just making sure she gets back to her room safely. Isn't that right, Claire? Maybe.
If you say so, Your Highness.
Continue your patrol, soldier, and do take care of this one who seems to have taken a nap. I'm not staying here any longer, Prissy. I wouldn't expect you to. You've got to get back to running away, don't you? How did you know that? I saw you leave with all your stuff. It wasn't that hard to figure out. Although, I didn't expect to see you walking around the castle again. How oblivious are you? Your mother had me locked up and thrown in the dungeon. Why do you think I'm here? Whatever. So where are you going? I'm leaving. Or weren't you listening? I mean, after you leave Everactia, after you abandon your people and your responsibilities. Hey, I care about those people more than you and your evil mother ever have. I'm not the one running away. I'm the one staying and trying to make a difference for this kingdom. You're just a coward. Me? A coward. I'm the only one who has ever stood up against that queen of yours. Or haven't you heard what she's doing to the kingdom? I'm not as naive as you think I am. I know what Mother's up to. She's hiding the poor away so Everactia looks clean and perfect. She thinks if anyone finds out we have problems, we'll never recover. She's not evil, but the way she's trying to fix things is wrong. Okay, so you do know, but you'll still go back to your sparkly dresses and shiny tiaras while I go actually make a difference for this kingdom. Oh, so now you want to help. Unfortunately, your method of just going along with whatever the queen asks doesn't seem to be working. I am not going along with... Fine. Since you seem to know all the answers, what's your plan? Well, I don't know yet. I just feel like if the people had someone to follow, someone that they trust, they'd be able to do something about all this, like fight back or, I don't know, something like that. And you really think people are going to listen to you, Claire? A royal? Probably not, but there's got to be someone that they would listen to. Who? As much as I hate to admit it, a certain annoying knight in shining armor, Sir Alexander. My father trusted him, the people trust him. I guess it's time I started trusting him too. He's the best chance I've got. Now, if you'll excuse me, I'll be leaving. If you're looking for Sir Alexander, I can almost guarantee I know where we'll find him. You actually want to come with me? Do you want to find him or not? Well, fine, but don't start crying if you break a nail along the way. I wouldn't worry about that. Now, let's go. We've got a wizard to visit. Positive, Claire. The amount of times I've traveled back and forth from that tower, I could probably get there blindfolded. Care to prove it? Just because I could, in no way means I want to try, Claire. Oh, right. It would probably mess up all of that. Yeah, it would.
Well. Look at what we have here. It's a couple of princesses. Oh, it's just Princess Prissy and Princess Claire. I recognize them, Chauncey.
Thank you.
You're very welcome. Now, we will be taking your jewels. Hand them over. Thank you.
I love jewels. I think pirates call it booty.
saying we will be taking your valuables. Come on.
I'm so sorry. I don't tend to wear the expensive jewelry outside the castle. This is all costume jewelry, unfortunately.
What?
Okay, well, if you insist.
Wow, you are such a damsel in distress.
Now, we really can't dilly-dally. We've got to go save the kingdom and all that. I'm sure you would understand.
Whoa, save the kingdom.
That's right. As outlaws, you must not know about the Everati annex.
We're not outlaws.
What?
We're pirates!
With all that flapping about, you're more parrot than pirate.
Aye, sir. She is quite bird-like.
What?
Oh, sorry. We were talking about the Everati annex. The annex. I've heard tales.
Dead men tell no tales.
Girls, you don't need to push it so much, okay? Just be a pirate. Stop trying to convince everyone. It makes you look like a phony.
Oh, sorry, Captain.
Sorry, Captain.
No harm done. You were saying?
We just need to find Sir Alexander. Have you seen him?
Sir Alexander. Yes, I remember him. A bit strange he was, but pleasant enough.
So you've seen him?
Yeah.
He went this way?
A couple days ago, wouldn't you say, gents?
Well, I told you. Well, sorry if I didn't trust the word of a porcelain doll. Sorry. What does that even mean? Was that supposed to be an insult?
I'm just saying, you are so fragile and polite and elegant. Seems like with all that etiquette and beauty knowledge in your head, I wasn't sure there was much space for anything else.
Oh, sorry. I am quite positive that you don't even know what the hypotenuse of a triangle is, because you're too lazy to show up for tutoring. I'm the one who studied geography and diplomacy, so I think it's best if you let me take the lead from now on.
Just like your mother, making demands.
I am exactly like her! Everything like her!
Whoa. This right here is getting super awkward for the rest of us.
I think it's fun.
Seems like you two really don't get along, do you?
Smart observation there, land pirates. Captain Guy?
It's Captain Argento.
That's
actually.
irrelevant.
So, what's this all about? Did one of you steal the other's boyfriend?
Well, sort of. I did not! You can have that pretty boy all to yourself.
Honestly, I'm going to gag the both of you and make you walk the plank. I mean, this is obviously something more.
We really need to be going, sorry.
Easy there, Chauncey. If you two can't figure this out, whatever plan you have is going to fall apart. Best to sort this out now.
Get in front of us. Please.
Fine. Well, Claire thinks she's better than me and my sisters because she lacks basic hygiene.
Basic hygiene does not include 4 hours in front of the mirror every morning, Priscilla. Don't let her smell at us. Yeah. She obviously doesn't know why we were banned. Don't smell good.
Well,
Don't smell good.
I don't think there are any rules about how long one is supposed to take to get ready. Hygiene really doesn't have anything to do with it.
And it's maybe 1 hour. One reasonable hour.
That's
I'm
one
pretty
time.
sure that's called vanity. It's one of the 7 deadly sins, in fact.
So you are worried that Prissy is struggling with the sin of vanity.
Well, it's not that. It's just what, Claire?
It's just not how I do things.
Well, it's how I do things.
Well, this doesn't seem like this type of situation where one of you has to be right and the other has to be wrong. Now, I'm not going to make you apologize or anything, but just remember, there will always be people watching you, trying to pick apart the things you say and the things you do. Don't let them get the opportunity. Just think about it, okay? All right. You better be getting to that Sir Alexander character, huh?
You mean we can go? You're not gonna rob us or anything?
Not today, princess. Hi, princesses.
Hey, just remember what I said. We'll count that as payment, right, gents?
But next time, wear real jewelry. Come on, she says. Thank you.
So, what do you think about that ever after annex, Captain?
Sending away those the Queen doesn't like. Sounds familiar, doesn't it, Jane? Chauncey?
Aye, Captain.
Maybe it's time we finally set sail before the Queen starts cracking down on the forest, too. What do you say, gents? Shall we build a boat?
Well, here we are, Gorax's tower. Basically my home away from home. How do we get in? Oh, the front door. I have a key. Hold on. You need to tell me you have a key to the tower of the guy who kidnaps you twice a week? Well, yeah, sometimes if Gore's busy, I just let myself in and save himself the trouble of picking me up from the castle. You know?
Picking you up? You mean kidnapping you?
Yes, right. Kidnapping.
Your Highness, what are you doing here? How did you find us?
We're here for Sir Alexander. We need his help.
His help? Are you sure?
Unfortunately.
Listen, he hasn't really been feeling himself right now. You're not going to believe this, but Gorax the Terrible is actually working for the Queen.
Of course. I was kind of in on Mother's whole scheme.
Oh. Well, when Alex found out, he kind of, snapped.
He's turned into this pathetic mess. I'm afraid he's in no condition to help anyone.
I can hear you, you know. I have ears.
Yeah. Well, we are afraid he's in no condition to help anyone.
Look, Steven! I'm getting jealous!
It looks like a dove.
You're mean. Fly, Goosey. Fly, fly away. Leave me
Alex.
just like everyone else.
You guys have been living here?
You might call it squatting, loitering. Gorax the Terrible is actually a very gracious host.
Yeah.
Alright, you freeloaders, come and get your dinner.
Yay!
Bone legs, crispy mud mushrooms, and purified swamp ooze to just wash it all down.
Not yay.
I just lost my appetite.
Oh, thank
Hi, Gerald.
Oh, Prissy, are you on the schedule today? I sent word to your mother that I couldn't work this week. We were supposed to be going to my family reunion over in Mount Larfist, but now we're stuck here putting up with these deadbeats.
But dude, watching this little guy have a whole existential crisis is way more entertaining than some dumb old family reunion.
Oswald, that's not kind.
No, it's Oz, Mom. Why can't you guys just let me live my truth?
Live your truth and sweet.
Hildy, how did we ever raise such a...
Look, Gord. I made this.
Get a job!
I don't wanna.
All of you!
That's our job.
I'm poor.
Gerald, Mother's gone too far. She's gonna round up all the poor people and force them into a slum. And we need Alexander's help to stop her.
Oh, that's good. Not the poor people thing, but the part about you taking this one far away from here right now.
We appreciate you letting us stay here. Sorry about the mess.
Would you like to take any toe legs to go?
No, it goes in here. We're good.
Go.
Come on.
I can't go. how am I supposed to face the people now? And I'm just a big fat pony. And look, my armor is literally made of foam. Come on, man.
I'm pretty sure the people don't know.
Yeah, they do.
And you're not a phony, Alex.
I'm pretty sure I am. You see, all of my heroic deeds were just jokes and lies, and I might as well just live here forever with my new best friend, Gorax the Terrible.
Wait, did he say forever?
Forever.
What I did was a lie, and I'm sorry, Alex. But God gave you real persistence and courage and strength. That is not something you can fake.
But you were actually never in danger, and I never really rescued you, and when Claire was in real danger, I gave up, and ever after you doesn't need a failure, you need a hero, and I'm not that.
You know, Alex, God doesn't give us a free pass in life just because we feel inadequate. If He has called us to do something, He will equip us to do it. And right now, we need you to come with us. Besides, you're the only person that the people trust.
Well, it's not in the Bible. Sir Alexander will be the hero of ever after now, is it?
That doesn't mean it's not true. We can all see how God has gifted you and led you to this moment. Please don't give up because of this one failure. God doesn't measure us by our accomplishments, but by what He's already accomplished. We're not supposed to boast about our successes or be defeated by our failures, but for everything we are to be built upon Jesus. He is our confidence, and I know in my heart that God meant for you to be our hero. Danger, darkness, and fear come to steal away what we love most. We cannot let them win. The time comes when brokenness and despair come shadowing the light, but we cannot let them win. We cannot let them win. I know you're calling here. Your fate has always been to stand this day against the coming storm. You can be the hero that you've always been. Rise up and defend. You'll be the vanguard standing tall against the night. God will not abandon you to face your fears and help you to believe. Even when courage fails, He can make you strong. So we are heroes. The time comes when bravery and abandon come together to urge us boldly through the night, fighting for the light. This is why you were made. This is your path. I know to stand this day against the coming storm. You can be the hero that you've always been. Rise up and defend. You'll be the vanguard standing tall against the night. God will not abandon you to face your fears. He'll help you to believe. Even when your courage fails, we will make you strong. So be our hero.
Our God has been refining you for this. To take His cup and never be afraid.
To walk the road before you with your head held high. Step out, walk out in faith.
I will be the hero that you know I am. I'll rise up and defend. I'll be the vanguard standing tall against the night. I will not abandon And even when my courage fails, he will make me strong and I'll be your hero. I'll be your hero. Princess, Stephen, Philip, Corax, Hildy, Goosey. Child, let's be heroes together, shall we?
Works for me.
Oh, finally some peace and quiet.
Ooh, those scrumptious toe legs.
I'll get them, but we might want to start thinking about getting a new gig, Gerald.
I'm going to Comic-Con this weekend. If you guys wanted to come along and find about what I'm interested in for once, just don't walk near me. I don't want anyone to know you're related to me.
No thanks, Oswald, or Oz, whatever. I can't be around any more people. I can't handle another Ass or Alexander or ever after you mess again.
Well, there's always our plan B then, dear.
Worthless bunch of dummies. Keep your eyes peeled, alright? There's savages in these woods.
Savages, sir?
Yes. Ruthless, terrible savages. Bandits. Heard they called themselves the Scourge of the Seven Trees.
Sounds frightful, sir.
Yeah, they are. And they're wretched outlaws.
You hear that, mate? They think we're out with us.
Who's there? Show yourself.
We're pirates, you silly fools. But today, we're your worst nightmare. For ye be trespassing in our wood.
Don't you need a boat to be a pirate?
Shut it!
We're the friendly pirates.
Carefully spelling your blue.
We're the friendly pirates.
To everyone but you.
We're a bunch of lovable gents.
But we steal from your precious spoon.
And you'll pay your share, you'll see. We'll take back what you don't need. We're the scourge of the seven trees. We're the friendly pirates.
Any other questions?
I have one, and I'll let my sword.
Now, ladies. Don't get carried away. We'll be taking any valuables you might be carrying. No sudden movements. Now then, if you fine gentlemen will be on your way, all peaceful like, we can avoid any more piratey shenanigans. I've been saying.
Now then, you what? You've all been promoted. Congratulations. You are all now the righteous tax winners for the rightful queen of Everafia. Now, any goods or funds you snatch, you deliver right to me. Understood?
What? Hardly. I'm far too popular to die. Now, let's show these landlubbers how real pirates fight.
Hear ye. Princess Prissy, Princess Claire, and Sir Alexander have returned to Everafia.
I can't stand narration. I'm sorry, guys.
Me too.
They've been slain.
Okay, Alex, are you ready? Okay. People of Everaftia, the time to fight back has come.
Yeah, the time to fight back has come. Got it. Easy peasy.
You can do this, Alex. Showtime.
All right. Good people of Everaftia, the time to now fight back is now.
Come on, we rehearsed this.
I'm sorry. That is to say that the time to fight now back is right now. Who's with me?
Yeah!
Yeah!
You gotta be kidding me.
Good people of Everaftia. You've all been so great but it's like, what is it all for, you know? And again, you've been so good, and Gorax is a thespian, whatever that means, and Origami is only so satisfying before you just gotta get up and seize the day. Who's with me? Yeah, I'm done, guys. It's your turn. I'm done. I'm sorry.
Citizens of Everaftia, are you tired of the Queen's tyranny? Who are you? I'm Princess Claire, daughter of the King. Our educational system clearly needs a lot of work.
You're one of them. She's with the Queen.
It's true, I am a princess, but I'm not like the Queen. I don't want anything to do with that stuff. I just want to help.
There, behind her. That's Princess Prissy, isn't it?
Please, we really just want to help you.
When has a royal ever helped us?
Yeah!
When has a royal ever cared for anyone but themselves?
Yeah!
Will you please stop answering clearly rhetorical questions?
Yeah!
It is very annoying. Now, good people of Everaftia, these princesses are trying to bring justice to Everaftia. I have lived here my entire life, and I have fought to see this kingdom survive. I've rescued princesses and fought mighty foes. Well, but that's beside the point. It's a new threat has arisen in my home, our home. And Princess Prissy and Princess Claire were humble enough to come to me because they knew they couldn't do it on their own. And they have humbly asked me for help, and now they do the same for you. So please, will you please hear them out? You can answer now. Whatever. These guys.
Listen, I'm so sorry for everything my mother's trying to do. She's going about it all wrong, and you shouldn't be shoved aside.
Now will you trust us to help you? Please believe me when I tell you there is a banner we can all stand under, and it is not the banner of Everaftia. We are all created by God, and He loved us enough to give His Son for us. So pirate, pauper, princess, or priest, you belong to Him.
I'm just so worried about Prissy and Claire Bear, Mom. We've been gone too long. Something must be wrong.
I know, my dears. We're all worried.
I sent a letter to Gorax. It's my day, you know, and he didn't even respond. What is going on, Mother?
Well, you see, Pansy, it truly is horrible. Claire has always been a rebel, and she's never listened to me. And now she's run off, and she's convinced your poor sister Prissy is leaving us too.
What do you mean? Why would she do that?
Well, you see, Claire has always refused to listen to me. And now she's convinced Prissy that I don't know what's best. She's turned Priscilla against me, against all of us.
her about.
Oh, was it the annex?
Well, did you try to explain it to them again?
They never came to me to talk about it. No conversation. Just rebellion.
Oh, it doesn't sound like Prissy at all.
Oh, Pipsy, don't question me like they did. Trust that I know what's best. Don't let Claire's horrible attitude spread to your heart as well. Now, girls, why don't you go practice your foreign languages? We have some handsome visitors coming this weekend. Well, no, not handsome. Rich. We have some rich visitors coming this weekend. And I would love for you to have some nice conversations with them.
Oh, well, yes, Mother, we do want to make a good impression. Oh, joy, visitors. What about Claire and Prissy?
Don't worry about them. I will take care of everything. Now run along. Did you find them?
I found someone, Your Majesty. Bandits in the forest. They called themselves land pirates.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Well, what about Prissy and Claire?
It appears they visited Gorax. And Alex was quite the mess when he left us.
They joined up with Sir Alexander. That can't be good.
Troublemakers, them.
No. Alexander is of great importance to us. They're up to something. Be sure that you and your men are ready for anything.
Focus on the prize. You are as intelligent as you are beautiful, my queen.
Oh, what a flattery. Begone, Kata!
I am finally starting to feel like myself again.
Good thing. We were running out of places to keep your origami.
Speaking of, I made a T-Rex. Rah!
Okay, but that's the last one.
Chomp, chomp. Chomp.
I'm glad you mostly better, sire. You've really encouraged people together.
I tried.
Yes, and what you said seemed to actually bring the people together.
Well, what can I say? Not everyone can be as charming and beautiful and charismatic as I am.
Like we had nothing to do with it? Back to your old self, indeed. Thinking you're so amazing and the best. You're practically a royal. Here we go again. I thought we were finally on the same side, Claire. No, we are. It's just listen to yourself. You're still trying to make yourself look better just because you don't consider yourself a royal. As if that's something to be afraid of.
Well, I mean, it's fine if it's your thing, like I said, but it all just seems so predictable, doesn't it? Why can't I just be me and you be okay with that?
You can be you, but don't tell me that what I want to be is stupid. You know, we talk a lot about overcoming differences, but we really need to start living it. Claire, I just want you to know that I don't think you have to wear makeup or study foreign policy or any of that to be a princess. Jesus asks us to live a life that glorifies him. And I think if that's what you're doing, that's what really matters. We're not supposed to be cookie-cutter Christians. God made us different on purpose because our differences make us stronger.
That's what my father used to say. I just wish I could be who everyone wants me to be.
But that's kind of hard because sooner or later, you kind of let everyone, down.
Maybe. There have been times when I know I wasn't fast enough or smart enough, but in the end, I didn't let those moments define me. In my lowest moments, I can see God's grace most clearly. I can fail a million different ways. I can get scared and run. I can abandon my responsibilities. I can feel like the whole world is against me. But God's love is never ending. Nothing can separate us from him. He will always be there to pick us up when we fall.
faith can make you free. If we could fix our eyes upon our helper realize, there is more in life than winning every fight. We are not defined by every time we fight or we fall. Reach fear and every failure. God will be our helper. So do not be afraid to fall. When you could rise above it all on wings of grace.
Someday we'll see God has grace for us, a love that does not bleed. And someday you'll find that our weakest point is when His mercy shines. If we could fix our eyes upon our helper, realize there is more to life than winning every fight. And we are not defined by every time we fly or we fall. We reach fear and every failure. God will be our helper. So do not be afraid to fall. When we could rise above it all on wings of grace. Still I feel so fortified. Still I feel so often alone.
Faith is not a feeling, it's a confidence in the face of the unknown.
All His promises and trust that God is on His throne. And there is more to life than winning every fight. And we are not defined by every time we fly or we fall. We fear in every failure. God will be our helper.
No, I will rise above it all on wings of grace. On wings of grace.
We've got to fight to remember that God does not measure us on our accomplishments, but what He's accomplished on our behalf on the cross.
Let's all try to remember that tomorrow.
Yeah, and Chrissy, I'm sorry about the times that I made fun of you. That was wrong and I should not have done that.
It's okay, Claire. I forgive you. And I shouldn't have made you feel like you had to be like me. I should have encouraged you to be more like how God made you. To be like Jesus.
That's right. Okay, so tomorrow, what's the plan?
That was a close one.
Chrissy! You came back!
Keep your voices down.
You came back. Mother said you and Claire ran away.
Where is Mother? I need to talk to her.
She's getting her nails done, like usual. I just got mine.
Listen to me very carefully. You all need to find somewhere safe. I'm hoping this won't get too out of hand, but I need to make sure you guys won't get into any trouble.
Not until you tell us what's going on. Are you leading rebellion?
Rebellion is such a strong word. Mother would call it rebellion, yes, but I don't have any other choice. What she's doing is devaluing people, Please, listen. I know you think you're doing what's best for us, but you've lost sight of what really matters.
And you rebel against me because Claire says so.
Claire has nothing to do with it. God tells us we're supposed to care for the poor, not hide them away.
Prissy does have a good point, Mother. I mean, I know you're trying to pull every FD out of debt, but won't this hurt the people more than it helps them?
Oh, Pipsy, don't think so hard. Princes don't like princesses that are smarter than them.
She can be just as smart as she wants to, because God made her that way. And any prince would be lucky to have a wife as smart as her. In fact, I think Pipsy is probably the smartest person in this room. And if you would just listen to her, maybe we could get ourselves out of this debt without hurting or marrying anyone.
Oh, Prissy, don't lead them astray too. I'm trying to do what's best. And if you can't see that, then...
Please don't fight. I hate it when we fight. Come to think of it, some wisely placed investors would probably be
quiet. What is that sound?
I didn't want anyone to get hurt, but the people won't be ignored any longer, Mother.
What?
Noise is the sound of the people. They're coming to finally be heard. They want a queen who cares about them, who wants to help them.
And who will rule in my place? Claire? Come, girls. It seems like you will have an early lesson today. Let go of me! Priscilla, do not disobey me. This is for your own good. Come on!
It's over. Go back to where you came from. You're no soldiers, and you can't expect to beat us in a real fight.
Well, you know what? You're down! Yeah!
Please, I graduated at the top of my class at the Ever After Evil Henchman Academy.
That doesn't even sound a little bit real.
Well, it is, because we met in Barks the Terrible's basement, and I was the top student.
What are you two even fighting about now?
There are more soldiers than I expected.
Listen to your boyfriend, princess. Citizens, it's over. Go back to your home so we can kill these two. And I promise no harm will come to the rest of you.
Now!
Surprise!
You
think you can hold him, Captain?
Okay, I'm free on your
You have chosen your allegiance poorly, just like your hairstyle. I mean, you don't try to... Oh, give that back. Well, that was rude. He didn't even let me finish my monologue.
Well, why not do it anyways, Captain?
Alas, the moment is ruined.
Oh, man.
But you, and all of you, be a fine pirates indeed.
Well, if it isn't Sir Alexander, Claire, all you other people, I've been expecting you.
Apologies, Your Grace, but we won't let you tear this kingdom apart. Alexander!
Don't worry, Princess. I will rescue you. Have I ever failed you?
Never.
Cute.
The people are united. We are no longer afraid of you. Your reign has ended.
Is that so? I guess we will see about that, won't we, daughter?
Let go of her, you witch!
Alex, look out!
Adored by every woman and every man. Let's see which reputation holds up to it.
If it isn't, I'm sorry.
Who are you? Cato, the sword of the monarch, the Black Knight we just fought.
The Dark Knight, Batman, I know you.
It's Cato.
Banjo.
Cato.
Maple.
It's pronounced Cato.
Alright, calm down, Banjo. Don't get your pantaloons in a bunch.
Why are you so worried? Haven't you seen his fights countless times? Yeah, against Lorax. I don't think Alexander's ever been in a real fight in his entire life. This ends here, your grace. Please surrender peacefully. Salvage what's left of your dignity.
I have more dignity in my pinky you've ever had in your entire life, rats.
Whatever. You lose either way. Please, Mother, it's over. Can't you see your plan won't work? It hurts more than it helps. We don't need all these fancy dresses, these manicures. We just want our family back. We want our mother, not a sovereign.
You say that now. When all of this are gone, you leave. I'm trying to keep this family together.
You're trying to keep this family in power.
Fine. Have your way.
Thank you. No one else needs to get hurt.
Cato, now! Claire! What have you done? What have you done? You fool!
How many more innocent people need to be hurt before you give up? Help me!
Priscilla!
This has to end!
No! She needs her mother! I need Persephone of Emeraftia. Abdicate my throne! But leave me to mourn my daughter!
Things surely look different at the end of the story than they did in the beginning.
Those we thought were the heroes were no stronger than those we thought needed saving.
And isn't life like that? It doesn't usually look at the end like what we thought it would when we started out.
We do not know the future, but we know the one who holds the future in his hands.
We can be glad we do not go alone.
Hey, Alex.
Hey. How do I look?
Most heroic.
Game enough?
Quite. You'll make a noble royal indeed.
I did learn from the best.
Not me.
I meant Chrissy.
Are you nervous at all?
Nervous? Do I look nervous? I was going more for that serious, trustworthy, and sovereign look.
I can see that now.
Thank you. And you don't look too bad yourself, Princess.
You know, after today, you really can't call me that anymore.
I suppose not. What should I call you then?
You'll have to wait and see. Thank you everyone for coming. It means a lot to me that you're here. And I know it's been a tough journey to get here, and many sacrifices have been made. My stepmother was misguided, and she hurt all of us. But I do believe she had one thing correct. The future of Everaftia is bright.
Citizens of Everaftia, it is my highest honor to present to all of you the new Queen of Everaftia. May she live a long and prosperous life. Now, without further ado, may I present the new Queen of Everaftia, my girl, Queen Priscilla of Everaftia!
Thank you so much. I won't let you down. As your queen, I promise to be a servant of the people. I promise to always remember that the ends do not justify the means. And no matter how good my intentions are, I will rule according to God's word first, trusting that He will provide a path for our kingdom. And I promise to always remember that God made us different for a purpose. If we live to glorify Him with all that we are, He will be magnified in every area of life.
What a glorious day in Everaftia.
There is a new king and queen on the throne, and there is joy in singing in the streets of Everaftia again. Every story needs an ending. We find it together, we can build up each other in faith. With our God, the great unchanging, we can stand firm together, we can build up each other in faith. And love and hope, a tender heart and a humble mind. And love and hope, racing across the sky.
My time as a pirate captain came to an end after those last fights. Aye, 2 fights was more than enough for a life of piracy. But with all that free time, I decided to try out some new things, like naps. Yes, I found someone who inspired me to get plenty of rest. Ozzy. And she made me start taking baths too. I even started taking a couple magic classes from Gorax the Terrible.
Finally, free from the Queen's payroll, Brunhilde, Oswald, and I trademarked terrible magic and started a teaching school for aspiring illusionists. I did the teaching, Brunhilde made the lunches, and Oz did the motivational speaking. People came from all over to learn our secrets, but I was proud to see an old pupil of mine, Caleb, finally finding his way as well.
I was appointed Stephen's choir shortly after he was knighted. I received a merciful pardon from Queen Priscilla, even though I had so much to learn about right and wrong. Thankfully, Stephen was a great teacher and an even better friend. But for my friend Paige Phillip, he had an unexpected career change as well.
I decided to quit my job and change career paths. Sir Alexander inspired my great love for the arts, and I became a master of origami. Sir Stephen and I stayed close friends though, and I was even best man at his wedding.
Being knighted queen was my greatest honor, after serving Sir Alexander, of course. After following him for so many years, I had learned to lead even better. Not to mention, as a knighted queen, I was able to meet the most lovely girl, my future bride.
The most dashingest, daringest knight ever, Sir Stephen became my handsome husband. And I also opened up a chain of second-hand clothing stores. I mean, I had to do something with all those shoes. My sister, Pipsy, on the other hand, was a true hero in her own right.
The word preserver might be more accurate. I did help Everaftia come out of debt by placing some wisely investments in several charity auctions. I became a professor of economics at the prestigious Everaftia University, staying close to home. After all my sisters ran off and got married, someone had to keep mother company.
Sometimes we stand tall, sometimes we feel small, sometimes we rise above or fall below, or we're just caught in between, don't know where to go.
well, imprisonment. But eventually, I was deemed no longer a threat to ever after. Priscilla helped me to realize that getting what you want isn't the only thing that matters. The way you get those things matters too.
I strive to rule in a way that honors God. Thanks to Pipsy, we finally pulled out of poverty and the kingdom is now thriving. And I worked very hard to keep every promise I made to the people. And when I failed, I was met with grace and forgiveness. And of course, it helped that God gave me the wonderful Sir Alexander to share the burdens and the joys of life with.
The most beautiful queen who ever reigned forgave me of my shortcomings and accepted my proposal for marriage. Surprisingly, love was right there in front of me, and I nearly missed it. She was an example of Christ-like grace in my life, pushing me to be a man that measures himself by the word of God, not by human expectations. And as for Claire, you can assume she didn't stick around ever after too long.
I knew my place wasn't in the kingdom, and Captain Fleetwood's marriage to Posey and subsequent retirement left a vacancy in the pirate gang. Chauncey and Calico Jane welcomed me into their pirate band and became my first mates. We set sail a week later as privateers for the crown. I guess it all worked out when I learned to appreciate Chrissy's strengths, which were really my weaknesses. I'm glad that we're different, with different dreams and goals. Instead of fighting all the time, we can work together. And instead of being in competition, we can be for one another.